A real boss bitch like Flacco.
So I got a little crunch on my nose. But I've seen a little bit of this Deshae situation, but I was like, it ain't my place. I just seen with the ruler and his sister. I just seen like a little, he left and that's it. So I need to really figure out what's going on, cause you know I love the mess. I love being toxic, man. You know, but so I gotta get into it. I gotta tap into it, man. You know.
Why you going to Houston?
Yes, bro. I do not feel like this is bro. I don't even feel like we're in the same house.
Why, bro?
Because, bro, I feel like not working together, so I'm out of here.
No, you literally come upstairs when you want to come upstairs.
No,
you don't come upstairs.
It's cool though. I'll be back.
That just leaves me.
You got them. You're straight.
Recently, Deshae Frost has been under a lot of drama and controversy because of his Frost-a-thon. A lot of people suspecting that he has a huge ego, has been acting out and being really weird towards not only his friends but also
saying he has a huge, having a huge ego. I kind of would believe it.
So his family member, being his sister, as all of his actions on his most recent subathon had just been odd to a lot of people. But I'm gonna start from the very beginning with who even is Deshae Frost if you're truly unaware. Deshae Frost is a streamer slash YouTuber, and he's a pretty well-known streamer, famous in the WL community, and has collabed with many people from Kai Cenat, Your Rage, Rod, and his...
I'll bite that. And I told you to bite it, so bite it. You ain't gonna tell me twice.
That right there sums up a lot of Deshae's content, and I feel like it would be fine because a lot of content creators do grow content, and it's become a new wave when it comes to Twitch and even YouTube. The issue is he's not on the normal side of grow content where you're just flirting with them, maybe saying a wild thing here or there. This man takes it a step further and makes it the softcore.
This the freakiest leprechaun I ever seen. I ain't gonna lie.
When he's doing girl content, and it doesn't just extend to random girls he might meet on Twitter or even OF girls that he randomly finds. This extends to his family as well. Yes, this man uses his family to make freaky content.
This smell hella good though. What? Bro, what?
Oh!
Bro, what the f is going on, bro? What is...
For the people unaware, that was Deshae's mother in a video titled "My Mom Must Be Stopped," where he walks in on his mother taking photos on some very odd, freaky timing. And let's honestly be real, if anybody that was normal had the situation happen to them, you would not only erase your entire hard drive, but try your best to find out how to erase your memory so you would never have to relive or see that moment again in your life.
I know that I had to be playing, bro.
Out here to his viewers, which is odd, especially if you're going to use your mother in a sexualized manner, because you're just inviting your fans to do the same and objectify her.
What do you got going on?
I'm about to do a body reveal.
You got a BBL?
Yeah.
Why are you getting a BBL, Mom?
It's not a big...
You are 30, 12.
Mom wasn't...
67.
I'm not 60 nothing.
Mom.
Don't me like that.
What are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
Oh!
Look though, I have no...
Let me see.
So
I got hips too, finally. I don't...
So you just threw that stomach to that and you thought that was okay.
So I find this weird. I would never even picture my mom in no situation like this. It's even weird me talking about like so I don't...
Ooh, my butt.
That's not even a real butt, Mom.
That is just my stomach.
That, open your phone.
All the hot
Open your phone. Open your phone. You know what that is?
What?
That's that. That is that.
And I was like...
Mom, that is that.
Yeah.
You used to have a stomach.
Why he is pushing the sexualization of his own mother, as he said himself, literally, Mom used to have a stomach. That's insane to say in general, and then also record it, post it to hundreds of thousands of people to see and agree with you on, so that they can make even worse comments, even crazier ones. But it seems like he has that covered himself.
Because I feel like in his eyes, like all publicity is good publicity. And I don't agree with that fully. So
because his friend comes in later in that video and he asks his friend what he would do to his own mother. Again, this is your mother. Why are we doing this?
You want to show it off? Nah, you paid $20,000. Go ahead then.
I'm not wearing this.
Like, show it off. It's funny. I'm asking you. So you telling me you hit my mama? Huh? You smell my mama?
No.
What?
Exactly, bro. Look, why are you over here, bro?
And in general, who wants to post videos where their mom is doing stuff like this? And that already created a perception of Deshae that was very weird to people, because not only would he do this with his mother, but he would also do stuff like this with his sister as well.
Bro. What are you? You're being in the. What are you on right now, bro?
I'm 6 months post.
What do you mean 6 months? You posted today.
BBL.
You posted to. Are you serious?
But it doesn't take a genius to see this and be like, man, obviously this content is fake. I mean,
it's fake. It's fake. And I've seen the highest of fake content. I've seen the lows, but I've never seen somebody go to it towards their family and objectify them and sexualize them. Nah.
The 12-year-olds that are probably watching this could understand that and put that together. But it is still very odd that his way of creating content was using his family members in sexual ways, his sister to his mother, and it makes you wonder how far would he go for content if he's willing to go and cross this type of a line. Because you gotta put yourself in his shoes. He woke up that day, thought of that idea of like, man, mom, I need you to pretend to take sexualized photos with somebody on the ground position, and I'm gonna act like I walked in on you and get really upset. Like, what? And you're probably sitting there wondering, if this is supposed to be a video talking about the Deshae subathon, then why are you even mentioning this? Well, I wanted to bring this up so you could understand who Deshae was beforehand. This is somebody who definitely is focused on getting money, focused on getting views, and doesn't seem too passionate about the content that he's making. At least if you're making content like this, maybe he does love waking up in the morning, turning off his alarm clock, and then going, man, let me text my mom to make sure she can buy the best lingerie so I can walk in on her and act like I am truly upset that she is taking all types of photos to post on Instagram or do something else sexualized with it. I highly doubt that, but who knows, maybe that is the truth. But recently he decided to do a subathon, which is just when Twitch streamers do an entire live stream where they have a timer.
All right, let's get to the chase, man. Let's get to the chase. All right, let's get to the chase, bro.
Doing an entire live stream for a month straight. He would call this the Frostathon, doing an entire live stream with him and his sister, and of course other people from his family, like his mother. Talking about in general, but I wasn't seeing many things about it until I hopped on Twitter one day and saw a clip of a girl running with Deshae pointing the camera at her, but she had no shirt on, and yet he was still recording it, live streaming it, everything.
What?
Now I'm no genius.
She look like Ruby Rose. I can't say she don't look like Ruby Rose. She look just like Ruby Rose.
Now, I'm no genius, but having things like this appear on your stream makes me wonder if what you're actually streaming is anything of value. Again, not to discredit him, but it just feels like this type of content is for younger kids who are addicted to stroking that chicken and not actually there for entertainment value, but for a completely different reason. Now, I couldn't find context of that clip, unfortunately, but it was crazy to see, and this wasn't the only clip of him being freaky. As I showed in the beginning, he does this regularly when he is on stream, and there were other clips when he started to bring on guests like E. Kane of him getting caught doing other sexual acts. Wow.
Nah, I seen clips of that. I did see clips of that. They was getting real freaky. I was like, golly. I thought it was going out until she said she was trying to find a man. I'm like, you can't find a man doing shit like that. Yeah, I think it was this clip right. Yeah, it was this clip right here. Yeah, I already seen the already seen the clip, bro. So you would have thought they were going out, or
me personally, I actually think risk content or flirting content on Twitch is funny as hell to watch. Bringing on a girl and having them talk or flirt with other guys and having the guys troll trying to get content or clips out of it can be entertaining at times. This isn't any of that. And then lately it doesn't seem like that's what he's doing, or recently, or at any point in time, because this again just seems like softcore prawn. Why are we doing stuff like this on a live stream? It just doesn't make any sense. And these are
that's like that what they did right there. That's like the part that you skip, you know. Like the little, we all do it. You know, it's just, yeah, I mean, it's like, man, you know, it's like, you all do it. You might have used to it, you might do it now, you might overly do it. Who knows? You know, I don't know. But we all skip that part though, and that's the part that you would skip.
Those are the clips you would actually be seeing of the Deshae Frost subathon. Not any clips of him being entertaining, fun, or doing stuff like that. More of him just being with E-Kane once he had brought her on, and them doing very freaky ass things on live stream, which just seems to be the norm for him.
I ain't see this now.
Now, I don't know if your attention span is that low, but me personally, getting on and watching somebody flirt with girls 24/7 for 30 days straight doesn't seem like that crazy of entertaining content. And apparently Deshae thought the same thing, so he happened to bring on guests from time to time. And the people that were streaming were again Deshae and his sister. One of the guests that were brought on was E-Kane, and you saw in those freak ass clips what type of situations they were getting into. And another guest that was brought on was Rula, which started a lot of controversy once he was there.
You know, she was cool, but then she started putting her hands on me too much. I don't like that. I was overstimulated, y'all. You ain't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. Bye, ho.
It is what it is.
Bye, ho. Crossfaded. What do I look like trying to actually like talk to a girl while she like that?
Nah.
I'm not trying to do none of that.
Unfortunately, it did not go as well as they would expect bringing on Rula, as he was very entertaining and just being himself and just having fun and entertaining the chat, while also spending more time with Brooklyn than he was really with Deshae. So effectively taking away Brooklyn from Deshae and also stealing the audience away from Deshae. And it seems like he has a very huge ego.
That's where the problem came.
Because he did not like that at all. And his reaction, instead of just being like, all right, man, let me up my content, man, let me collab with them, let me do stuff.
Like you gotta think about it. Like you base your content, you base your viewers and all your content from one other nigga. You should be like, oh yeah, I need to up my shit. Like, bro, you should be mad at another niggas going to somebody else. Man, why should you depend on him for your stream? This is your stream.
Stuff with them so that we can all be chill together is to basically throw a fit and say, as you saw in the beginning of this video, he's just gonna leave because he doesn't feel like it's a whole family thing that's going on anymore.
Why you booking your flight?
I'm out of here.
Why?
I'm going to Houston.
Why
You going to Houston?
Yes, bro. I do not feel like this shit is so bad, bro. Dead ass. I don't even feel like we're in the same house. I'm out of
Why,
here.
bro?
Because, bro, I feel like shit is not working together, so I'm out of here.
Bro, you literally come upstairs when you want to come upstairs.
No,
you
I'm
don't
back.
come upstairs.
It's cool, though. I'll be back, nigga. But
It is a subathon. It is a... That just leaves me.
you got them. You're straight.
That is, man. You gonna thug this shit out.
You can come upstairs. Why
I feel like I'm doing this by myself.
How?
I am.
We're about to do a whole camping segment.
But you're not getting what I'm saying.
You gotta come upstairs. Sometimes, like, we don't gotta come downstairs all the time. You gotta, like, when I was feeling like that,
It's not
like,
about
damn,
coming
I don't know what to
upstairs.
do
It's not
and
coming
shit.
about coming upstairs or anything.
So what is it about?
Now, as I already showed you before, Deshae already had his own guest on, that one being E-Kane, who was there for a while, and those two spent a lot of time together. So it doesn't logically make sense to put together that, hey, maybe he's upset because Rula's here and he's spending a lot of time with Brooklyn, but that would be the only thing. Yet he was doing the same exact thing, not really spending as much time with his sister when E-Kane was there, and yet everything was fine. But when it's him not getting as much attention, and even the special guest not giving him the attention he wants, and instead spending that time with his sister, it seems like everything becomes an issue all of a sudden. And yet he wants it to be a family type of subathon, when earlier in the same subathon it wasn't that, and he was okay with it.
I didn't even think it was a family type of subathon.
He was
I
the
thought it
one
was just
getting the
you.
attention, the views, everything
You said Frostathon.
else from it. But now, since it's not him and it's still basically the same thing, not a family subathon, just them section off, it's an issue. And his sister even gave him a solution to feel like if he didn't feel like he was included or felt like things were too much separated, and he can go upstairs to where she's streaming and do stuff with her. And yet she brought up the same point of, hey, when I was feeling the exact same way, I went out of my way and took the initiative to come down here and see you. Yet when it's him who has to do that, he doesn't want to. Instead, basically wants to throw a fit like a child and leave. Even his chat was talking about it, him being weird, talking about some Deshae, spamming it all. So obviously this is gonna cause some conflict, and maybe even some things happen off stream, which actually they did. I would show you, but it was literally just a mute-a-thon. They muted their mic when Deshae, Brooklyn, and Rula were all in a room talking, and then a little bit later, Rula ended up leaving. He had made jokes earlier talking about he was gonna leave, and they were trolling about it. I put trolling in quotes because he was saying that he was gonna leave, but didn't show any like flights or anything, and people around him kept saying he was trolling. But one day he literally just got up, left, and didn't tell any of that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't.
And I did see this part too.
He's not answering.
He's probably on a flight.
Yeah, he's probably on a flight.
Me or Deshae will call him.
Y'all had a disagreement or something?
She has to talk to him. She doesn't really know. I just hope it's not because of me. That's the only thing. Like, I just really hope so.
It's not. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. You can't put so much on yourself down and make you feel like, oh, it's because of me. Like, bro, he's not no weirdo. Will is probably one of the most genuine guys I've seen.
With the reaction like this, it would be obvious that Deshae's chat was turning on him more and more as the days went on, because it just felt very odd that Rula felt like himself, just his presence, him being there, was an issue to their entire subathon, to the point where instead of telling people that he was getting up and leaving, he just got up and vanished one day as they all woke up and just saw that he wasn't there anymore and not even answering their calls. This firstly left a lot of people wanting to know what happened, at least from Rula's side, and because he had signed an NDA, he was unable to talk about anything directly, but he
and that's the one thing about that on that family. They be, boy, that NDA, boy, it's some NDA pros. Golly.
That sparked up a stream and started to talk about things in a different way. Instead of just saying outright what happened on the Deshae Frostathon, he puts it in movie terms, calling Deshae and his family the actors and referring to it in that specific way as if it was a movie.
Are the best liars on the planet, because they can make you believe that a character is real in real life. They can make you care about them, and you'll see them in real life and be like, that's a character. That's not even that person you don't even recognize them as a regular human being. You see them as what? Just what they showed you. Just what they're able to infiltrate your brain and make you believe that there's something that they're not. Okay? Actors have a director. The directors can't really do anything. They orchestrate all of it. Director is never in the camera, but they are orchestrating everything behind the way that the characters act, the way that the characters move, the way that they talk. The whole persona that the actors get is given to them by the director. Go out there. This is what you got to do. Get this. Understand this. Go out there and make them believe it. Now you start getting critics on the movie. The critics start seeing this ain't no real movie. This movie is fake. All of this editing. What is all this? None of this is organized. None of this looks like it is entertaining. Who's watching this? Who's entertained by this? Without doing a correct background check, you inevitably brought someone who didn't have to try to outshine and make the movie better than what it was, to the point to where you had to shut the whole movie down because the critics loved them, the audience loved them, your audience didn't even want to mess with you no more. That came in and took the whole over. Is why movies nowadays do not work, because there's no real organic material involved with crafting a movie now. It's just copy and paste. See what I seen in this movie.
I know what he's talking about too.
Bare minimum effort.
I'm picking up what he's putting down.
Try to put it out. I don't even care. As long as I make a little bit of money back, I'm cool.
To break down everything Rula just said, he's basically saying that Deshae Frost and his family are overall just actors. Not really the family, but two main people in it, which is Deshae himself and his mother. His mother being the director, Deshae being the actor, and mainly only there to make money. As he said at the very end, it's just copy and paste.
And I feel like anybody could do that. I could do that. And I can make it seem so believable. I got a whole top flight crew. I got the whole gang. I can make it so believable, all this stuff. But that's not fun. I want raw shit. I want to keep it straight raw. I want to keep it like where everybody like having fun and everything, like, bruh, it's just content and true feelings and nothing fake. Cause the best content is when nothing's fake.
Hey stuff, he saw how well Kai's subathon went and decided he's gonna put his own spin on it and do his own thing. But he didn't have any content plan. He didn't have anything specific that he wanted to do. And he wasn't doing anything too original. He just basically did the same thing, copy and paste. Not even that Kai did, but just that he had already been doing, trying to bring girls on and flirt with them. Copy and paste in the exact same thing. Nothing too innovative. And again, bringing himself into it, he is talking about how when he came, a lot of people gravitated toward him because he was just trying to have fun, be entertaining, make everybody laughed, and yet that caused such a conflict with Deshae because of how much attention that he was getting that he ended up just having him leave, and he felt like he had to leave, so he just did himself. And even outside of the whole ruler situation, as I mentioned earlier, the subathon really wasn't that planned. There wasn't much content, and because of that, he got a lot of hate for it. So when you add that plus what happened,
I mean, because yeah, he came like he started that subathon. Well, he started his not mafia, but his frostathon. He started it right after. I'm like, God, give him a break. Like, let it air it out. Let it air out or something.
The way he seemed like he had a huge ego because of the attention that he was lacking. This caused a lot of hate to be thrown his way. So even after all this got kind of sorted out, where they weren't mentioning it as much, and towards the end of Deshae's subathon, he still was upset about all the hate that he was receiving.
I don't like getting emotional in front of people, but thank y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all so much, bro. I've been going through hella shit on here. Hella shit. And I've had to go through it and push, bro. Push all the time. And I've had to push through all the time and keep a straight face and be good and not show. But y'all dead ass, like, y'all been there for me every single time. And I thank everybody, bro. Like, I think For Your Will. I think Lito up next. For Your Will. We're going to end, but let's get For Your Will's Instagram and stuff so we can talk to him and we can I'm gonna send him something. Keem tripping, everybody, all my mods, Only Amari, Cisco, everybody, bro, Fly, Nia, man, everybody in here. I appreciate y'all. Like, y'all don't understand, bro. This was hard as fuck. This was hard, bro. This was hard, bro. Like, going through all this and being able to do this, and bro, I needed my family for sure. I couldn't have done this without my family, bro.
Now you can call this fake, you can call this acting, you could say whatever you want and be like he's not actually that truly upset. You cannot say it's not sort of deserved. You can act a certain way and then be surprised when you receive the treatment that you have been handing out to other people. And even a little bit after this, he ended up taking a break from streaming and came back recently with an apology. And I'm gonna be honest, it is kind of one of the saddest apologies I've ever seen a YouTuber slash streamer slash actor be.
Was a trip. I'm not gonna lie, that was a trip. And honestly, I've been seeing like the past couple of days I haven't really been on my phone for real, like TikTok and stuff like that, because everything has just been like, you know what I mean, whatever. But I've been seeing things, you know what I'm saying, and all these things, and I kind of just try to stay off and try to really just, I don't know. I'm just not gonna lie, bro. I know it might sound weird, but I'm low-key glad that shit happened to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm low-key glad that shit happened to me because I feel like God, I'm so used to, like, especially just like with my sister and everything, that shit that happened. I'm so used to, like, everything and being like, doing shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, to where God had to sit me down, bro, and be like, bro, if I'm gonna take you to this new level and everything, you can't be having those type of fucking traits that, you know what I'm saying? Those traits, and bring that into this new year or this new level. You know what I mean? And I really was appreciated for that. And I sat back and I've been reading, I've been doing different things, and I had to sit down and I had to be like, damn, I'm not gonna listen unless everybody calls me out for the bullshit that I did. You get what I'm saying? If that makes sense, like, if God knows how it works, bro, he's never gonna put me through something that I can't push through. But if everybody calls me out for my bullshit, I'm gonna have to sit back and reevaluate.
So he basically admits to everything that he's done.
He don't know why he was stuttering.
It's just saying that God put him through that because he had to show him that he could not ascend to this new level by acting the way that he does, which I'm assuming he is insinuating that it is a bad way to act. As the only thing I can get from that is terrible that the way he was acting, and he needs to change himself. The only way that he would be able to do that is to put on a public clown show so that the entire world would dogpile him into having to change himself no matter what, even though he doesn't really have a choice now, because if he doesn't, then no one will really want to support him, and God put him through that because he knows that's what he needed to do in order for Deshae to change and to get better. Now, respectfully, maybe that is the case. Maybe that is what happened. Or maybe he just made a fool of himself, made very bad and poor decisions, and now has to deal with the repercussions. And the only way to make people believe that you are going to change and to move forward is that you are okay with and accepting that, and you needed this so that you can know that you have to do better. Because what else is he supposed to say? Hey, I did nothing wrong, when the entire world and a lot of his fan base believes that he did do wrong? I don't know. But this seems seems like the only way that he really could move forward. Maybe he does believe this, maybe he doesn't, who knows. And he did also end up apologizing to Rula, which is really good. I won't be showing those apologies, but just know that he did definitely do that for sure. Overall,
you're talking about the freakathon. You could call it that. Frostathon, freakathon. I had the same shit. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I think I'm gonna listen to the song and then I'm gonna get out of here. And then we're gonna go to the day. Like we really been consistent. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We really been consistent. So, but I always plan to do bigger and better. I want to do bigger and better, bro. And it's gonna happen. And vlogs, I don't think it's under this channel that showed I don't think it is. But Top Flight Trevo, search it up. You might not see because it's new. And when you know you have a new channel on YouTube, they don't show the shit at all. Like you can put the name in it all and everything. It's not gonna show it at all. So you get like a couple of subs and all that shit. But yeah, I'm finna get the fuck on. And